District 1, myself, Jeffrey Lee. District 2, Mr. Samuel Valme.
Present.
District 3, Ms. Diane Easter.
Present.
District 4 and Chair, Ms. Felicia Harrell.
Present.
District 5, Ms. Jasmine Willingham.
Present.
Tax Commissioner appointee, Mr. Lee Kelly.
Present.
We acknowledge that Tax Commissioner appointee Nicholas Craig is not present at this time. And the Clerk of Superior Court selecting an alternate member, Erica Pike, is also not present at this time. As we are here tonight for an emergency meeting, as you view your agenda, the first topic, letter B, being board discussion of motion to dismiss filed by Mr. Morris on 11/3/25 for cases 2025 EB5 and 2025 EB13, John Doe versus Scott Morris, Roderick Whitaker, and Johnny Holland. Has everyone had an opportunity to read the letter at this point? Yes. So basically what we have is based on Chair's presence during preliminary investigation as well as the most recent hearing, he's saying that there's a familial relationship that constitutes a clear conflict of interest and sets us up for impartiality. And we have to make a decision whether or not this motion stands on its merit or to dismiss it. I'll open the floor for discussion.
It was my understanding that Chair Harrell stated that she was not related at all and that she just, the name was familiar because of marriage, but not that she was actually related to the party that he mentioned. I could be wrong on that, but that was my understanding when the comment was made.
Your understanding is correct. Okay, so it said even though it's the same last name, not even no relation with family, even with the family.
No, 32 years I've been with my husband. I've never met another Farrell that was related to us.
Oh, she is related?
No, she is not. I've never met one. I don't know a Harold that's related to myself or my husband outside of my brother-in-law, his kids, my husband, and myself. No one works for the county. No one outside of myself sitting on this board. No one is related to someone that works for the county. No one is married to someone that's worked for the county. So I don't know who his wife is. And the first time I'd ever heard her name was the day of trial hearing, and I actually didn't remember it because we're not related.
They have any kind of proof, or they just because it was the same?
It's the same last name. That can be said about myself and the commissioner. That question should have come up a long time ago if it's an issue, but I'm not related to the chairperson either.
Lots of people have the same last name.
Right.
Okay, is this solely based on the fact that they have the same last name, or is there any evidence?
There's no evidence that is presented, even more so just in reviewing the letter, there's not even a mention of that person's name to even try to tie it together. So the only thing that I am left to interpret is that because the complainant in this particular case mentioned that his wife's maiden name was Harold is why this was filed. That's the only understanding I have as to why it was filed.
Did we get any background for who this person is, the wife? Because we don't know.
It was just the statement that her maiden name was Harold at the hearing on, forget the date at this point, 10/29. That was the only mention of it. And my recollection at that time, Chair indicated that she did not or was not aware of this person and that the name Harold is reflected to her through her marriage. And that was as far as it went that date that I recall.
In addition to making sure that his wife bear no relation to me, I actually opened it up to the board when the board also answered they're not related to this person. Because regardless of last name, you can still be related. Like that literally just doesn't make enough sense without proof or any indication that I've ever heard, met, or know of this person or had some sort of relationship through another person, which can't be proven because I know it can't be proven because the fact that my last name is Harold in itself is a joke because there's no one else in the family that's last name is Harold on my husband's side. They are Taylors, Jeffersons, Solomon. And the fact that we bear the last name Harold has always been a running joke for 32 years. So, yeah, you're looking confused, right? It was a birth certificate issue.
No, I mean, I would think, I'm just surprised there's no evidence within the letter that,
Nothing to supplement.
yeah. I mean, I could write a letter. And it looks like there's some questions on in the chat,
Bridget,
chat,
well, there can't be any questions from a
in the
chat.
statement.
Oh, can't do any statements unless it's coming from the attorney or
I didn't-
Bridget.
I couldn't.
Well, Bridget has a comment.
He said you can't hear anything. That's what is being said on this chat. Got that one.
You good? Okay, are you good now? Can you hear?
Yes, we can if you turn her up on your speakerphone.
If I turn you on my phone, I could. Okay.
Good evening.
Wanted to clarify that I reviewed the video of that date, and based on that video, the first name was mentioned of who the wife is. That name was, I believe, either Tamra or Tamar, something to that effect. And when the name was mentioned on that specific day, that is the time in which the chair indicated that she had no relationship to that individual.
Okay.
Can we just clarify some on the third paragraph? It says, I guess it's the second sentence where it says Ms. Harrell acknowledged later during the October 29th proceeding that the connection is through marriage. Is that an actual?
That, to me, that was, the way it's phrased in this letter to me is inaccurate because what she stated was that her last name is by marriage, but that she had no relation to the wife. That was the way I understood it to be, not the way this is written as, yes, I'm related by marriage. It was, this is my last name by marriage, but I am not related.
And I thought you even said even through marriage, I'm not related.
Mhm.
Okay, so this right here is inaccurate as far as what
Right.
it is.
Yes.
Just want to make sure we're clear on that.
Mhm.
But I mean, just as I said before, just because a person doesn't or do share a last name doesn't make them related. But we wanted to make sure, because anyone that comes before this board, we are always cautious of relationships. We are always cautious of there being familial status. And so it was imperative, once the issue was raised, that one, I find out who the person they're saying I'm related to. But two, also put the question before the board, because we need to clear the entire board, not just the chair.
I think without any evidence, I don't think this is enough.
Well, this, one last thing on my side. The last sentence, it says this relationship was not disclosed prior to either hearing and was unknown to the respondents until it was revealed during the October 29th proceeding. That statement is also false.
Well, that statement, basically, he's already tied the relation. He's made the definitive that there is a relationship. And so. Yeah.
Without any
Without
evidence.
any evidence. So he's substantiating the relationship and he's incorporating the entire process from probable cause throughout.
But didn't Attorney Bullard just mention that there was a disclosure prior to?
At the hearing,
At the start of the hearing is
At the
when
hearing.
it came up.
at the hearing. That's the only disclosure. At the time of the probable cause hearing, we would not have even known that.
Got it.
We didn't have that, and we still don't have her exact information to draw upon. Anybody got anything?
Just one last thing. Just one last thing, and for, I think, Attorney Bullard. The last statement there, according, requesting, number one, requesting immediate dismissal of the ethics complaints due to the compromised neutrality of the process. That's not the one. The number two, that this objection be formally entered to the official record reserved for any future appeal. That right there can stay, correct? Am I correct in saying that or no?
You said that right there is what?
That can stay as far as, because it was submitted?
Yes, so it was a formal motion. It has already been entered into the record by Gloria.
Okay, thank you.
So then the only thing that we have to decide is bullet one, which would be the immediate dismissal of the ethics complaints due to the compromised neutrality of the process, correct?
Or is whether to grant or deny the motion based on the merits.
Sure, there are two cases he's requesting a dismissal.
Right. There's no further discussion. Is there anyone ready to start deliberating which direction we go on this matter?
Okay. I'll make a motion to dismiss this request for case 2025 EB 5 and 2025 EB 13. For immediate dismissal of ethics complaints due to compromised neutrality, finding that there's no merit. And bullet number two, that the objection be formally entered, that has been sufficiently done. So I would motion to dismiss this request.
Second.
All right. All in favor to dismiss this complaint?
Motion to dismiss the motion.
Missed the motion to dismiss the ethics complaint due to compromised neutrality of the process based on no merit. All in favor, by show of hands.
I'm recusing myself from voting.
Okay, we have a quorum of 5. So accordingly, bullet 1 is hereby dismissed or denied. Go ahead.
Just to clarify, that will be under both cases, correct?
Yes, that will be under 2025 EB5 and 2025 EB13, correct? And that, again, that motion is denied in both cases based on no merit. And bullet 2, the objection has been formally entered into the official record and preserved for any future appeal or judicial review. So that particular item
Their request is fine.
is already satisfied and is moot at this point. All right. Next order of business. Is it?
No.
All right. That is the order of business at this point. Anybody making a motion to adjourn at this point?
Okay, let's, give me 1 second. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm corresponding with Attorney Maisha. Sorry. Once. Final answer on this. Yes. No executive session.
All right. There will be no executive session, so therefore we've come to the close of the meeting. Motion to dismiss.
I have a question. Do we need to address this?
We can't discuss.
Make a motion to adjourn.
All right. Thanks. That's second. All right. Thank you all for coming on this show.
All in favor?
All in favor, I'm sorry. All right, yeah. The meeting is now adjourned. Again, thanks everybody for coming out on such short notice. Thank you.